Good morning, everybody. It's the Demise Music and Entertainment Podcast. Number 13, bros. We're on number 13. My goal is to get like fucking 100 of these. And then after 100, we'll see how they go. Some of these podcasts get 100 plays. One of them's up to almost 200 plays or views. And then the other one's up to 10. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Get over here. Jesus Christ. Alright, so my main question is that me and my girlfriend were talking about is every sperm cell that a man ejaculates, do they all look different? So, like, say, and this is a fucking crazy question because if you really think about it, it makes sense that your kid may have looked different if you would have had sex and had an ejaculation in your girlfriend 2 hours before. You know what I mean? Like, so imagine if your wife or your girlfriend or the girl you had a baby with was conceived with a different load of babies from your nutsack, and that the baby would have looked different. You know what I mean? So I was looking at my baby boy. He's sitting right here next to me, and I was like, wow, we're stuck with this guy. Look how cute he looks. But it's true, man, if you really think about it. And I asked my girlfriend this morning, I said, hey, what if every sperm cell that comes out is with a whole totally different biological makeup of, you know, because some sperm cells are girls, some sperm cells are boys. Okay? Some sperm cells make it, some sperm cells don't. Some are not good swimmers, and some are. And that's why one of them makes it out of, 200 million sperm that come out in every load. So I was like, babe, what do you think about that? Like, what do you think? You think that every sperm cell is different? Because Joe Rogan and Gary V were talking about it, and Gary Vaynerchuk was like, I'm fortunate, I have gratitude. He's like, 400 trillion or 4 trillion to 1 chance of me being a human being. You know, I don't know if that's a very big number, but, you know, just to be in that load of your father. He's like, imagine if your father decided to jack off and, like, or come on his fucking come on a napkin. You might not have been here. And I was like, holy shit, these guys are fucking deep, man. That's true. So that's why I have gratitude every day. That's why, because I'm like, hey, this life thing is fucking crazy. And ride this life thing out to the fullest. Doing what you want to do. Not doing what anybody else wants me to do. I don't give a fuck what anybody says about career or a job or anything like that. Yes, I know I need money to survive. I need money to provide for my girlfriend and my baby boy. Yep, he's telling me, he's like, go get that money, you stupid motherfucker. But when it comes down to the whole career and the job thing, I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm doing what I do. Alright, you schmeeks. So think about that. Put that in perspective. Think about if you are a person, and if you might have looked different you wouldn't even be you. You wouldn't even be you if you weren't that one sperm cell to make it. Now, the thing I was talking about was, okay, that sperm cell does make it, all right? It was you. was that meant, or are you meant to look like the way you do? Okay, if another sperm cell made it and it wasn't you, would it still look just like you? Because your father and your mother have their whatever they look like, right? And then the sperm cell, maybe it wasn't you, maybe it was like your little brother, or no, your brother, and then they fucking swam faster than you and they made it. And then my girlfriend said, no, look at all the siblings. And I'm like, oh shit, you're fucking right. Because if every sperm cell was supposed to look exactly the same, like copy and paste, then everybody out here in the world would look the same. Like all your siblings would look just like you. So then it's not. So every sperm cell that you ejaculate as a man has its own distinct features, man. That's fucking psycho. I think, right? Or it's not the sperm cell, but once a sperm cell makes it to the egg and then starts, conception and all that shit, then it starts to look its own specific way. Which, if it's a boy or a girl, okay, blue eyes that are shaped like this, with this shape of a head, with these ears and this lip and this type of body. That is fucking psycho. Alright? There's a video called Life Within Conceiving Us, or Life Conceiving, and it's a video, not a real video, but it's just like computerized video showing from the moment that a man ejaculates inside of a woman, and it's like a big cloud, a big white cloud of smoke, and all of a sudden all the little babies start swimming all over the place. Okay, fucking hundreds of thousands, even quite possibly millions of sperm cells just swimming through all out the fucking woman's body, going through all these little hurdles, going through all these obstacles, swimming and swimming and swimming. Some of them are getting lost. Some of them know where they're going. Some of them are just going with the flow. Some of them are getting sucked into certain places through the woman's body. They're just swimming around. And they're fucking, some of them are getting stopped. Some of them are just dying in there. Some of them are just fucking bumping into each other. So finally, the victorious fucking winner, the marathon winner, makes it to the female egg in the female body. Okay? Then what happens is it hits the egg and it's like, hey, let me in. Let me in over here. As soon as that one sperm cell gets inside that egg, a chemical reaction happens and it stops any other sperm cells from getting in. It's just saying, oh, I've got one in me. Now fuck off, all the rest of you. So then all the rest of the sperm cells that were in that lady die. Alright, they fucking die. So all your other little potential kids are dead. Alright? So then, and that's when conception starts, man. And then all of a sudden, from that moment on, when the cells start to split and divide into like 12 different fucking things or whatever, from that moment it decides, alright, this is a Y chromosome, so that means it's a boy. Or this is the next chromosome, so it's going to be a girl. Okay? Men and boy sperm cells scientifically are proven to be faster. Okay? But they die faster as well. So say your girlfriend's not in ovulation, right? So say that her egg is not ready to take in any babies. But you fucking come and like all your baby boys that you've ejaculated into your girl are swimming super, 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 super fast. Well, your girlfriend's egg is not ready for all those babies yet. So those ones that made it there are gonna die, and that the female ones that are stuck in the body, they last longer. So the female sperm cells are slower, but they live longer in the female body. So then the females are gonna make it because they'll be in the body for like, I think it's 3 to 6 days, and the males only last like 1 to 2 days. So if your girl's not in ovulation, all those baby boys are just gonna fucking be like, I made it. How do we get in? How do we get in over here? How do we get in? And then they just die. And then the female ones are just waiting patiently and like, oh, all right. And then it is. So that's what I'm saying. So then after that, as soon as the sperm cell hits the egg, boy or a girl, doesn't matter, they're gonna, conception starts, the cells divide. If it's an X chromosome, it's a girl. If it's a Y chromosome, it's a boy. And as soon as the fucking conception starts, the genealogical, or however you say it, makeup of the kid, the hair color, the eye color, the body type, the skin color, all that shit is already determined. This is what I fucking researched, and it may be right, it may not be right. I don't fucking know. The doctors might know. The doctors might not know. But the whole genealogical structure of you, or your baby, or everybody else in the world, is decided as soon as the sperm and the egg fucking meet and the cells start to divide. Because it's, it has to start forming this kid inside of the woman's body. Okay? So hair color, eye color, body type, skin color, every single fucking thing is decided as soon as conception starts and the cells start to divide, and it says, okay, let's take my baby boy for example. Maybe me, I was, weep, 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 and my girlfriend, and then holy shit, I just fucking came a huge load. Huge load. Alright? One of the biggest loads I've ever had. Ever. Okay? All of a sudden, all these babies are swimming through my girlfriend. Swimming. Drip, drip, drip. This one little fast guy, a little marathon racer, he's swimming. He's swimming fast. He's like, hey, I'm cutting all the corners over here. He's pranking his little brothers. He's pranking his little brothers and sisters. He remembers. He's like, hey, brother, check it out. If you go left, I'll go right. But my baby boy already knew that right was the right way to go. And his little brother was like, okay, I'll go left. I'll check it out for you. And then his brother goes out to the left and goes and dies because it's in mommy's butthole or something. So then next thing you know, baby boy finds the egg and is like, holy mother of Jesus, I've made it to the grand finale. And he's looking at his little sisters, and his little sisters are like, where are you going? And then he's like, I'm going to the egg. And he goes right to the egg, and the egg says, come here, my son. And then baby boy, he's crying right now because he remembers all this shit. He remembers all this shit. And then the egg is like, come here, my son. And then next thing you know, conception starts. Baby boy's just the chosen one. He goes in the egg, and then it all decides. Black hair, dark brown eyes, skin color this color, chunky monkey, fat boy, all the good stuff, alright? So that's it. That's all I was talking about, babe. I was saying, does every sperm cell look different and have a different look and genealogical makeup? And then you said, remember that copy and paste shit? And I was like, you're right. And that all the siblings, I said, if all sperm cells were to look the same, then everybody would be looking the same, like if you had the same mom and dad, right? Like the copy and paste. But they don't. So that means that every sperm cell, every cum molecule has its own different fucking makeup. And look, that's psychotic. So, shout out to Gary Vee and Joe Rogan for putting that in perspective, saying that they have gratitude that they came out that specific type of way. You know what I mean? Like, they're lucky to be here because some sperms can look the same.
You know, like those like people that look just like you from like out of like the country or something.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not talking about that, babe. I'm just talking about, like, my girlfriend just said lookalikes, even from different countries, sperm cells could look alike. That's true, too. But my girlfriend's tripping. She's tripping. Hey, my girlfriend is not. She's the egg, and I'm the sperm. What came first, the chicken or the fucking egg? Who was first, man or women? What is it? What is it over here? Will we ever find out? Will we ever know? I honestly think it's women that were here first because before humans, some of these plants are asexual. So it's like a female that can like self-produce. It's like a female plant or organism that can just self-reproduce. And it's like an asexual being. Oh, you know what? It's not a female or a male that was first. It was an asexual being that could reproduce itself. And then I think over the course of time, in order to make life simpler, is that it said, all right, we need to make one thing be able to give birth and one thing to provide. Okay, so what's that? What is that one thing that provides? It's going to provide the babies. Okay? It's going to provide the babies in its body, which is the sperm cells over here. And then what's the other thing going to do? It's going to conceive the baby, and it's going to push the baby out, and it's going to help the baby survive throughout its life because it's going to have that mother and nurturing care, while that thing that had the babies in it to give to the female is going to go out there and provide physically with food and shelter and all that shit. And then the mother is going to provide with the nurturing and the caring and raising the baby. These are all my fucking thoughts over here. Baby boy, what do you think? How was life outside the nutsack? How was life inside the womb? He's like, no comment, you fucks. It was a nightmare. Babe, could you imagine if we could remember being in the womb? That would be a dark and scary fucking... I'm so claustrophobic, I don't even want to think about that. I don't even want to think about being in a place for 9 months where I can't even move. Fuck that. So maybe that's why we're not allowed to remember that shit. Because we'd all have horrible memories and all be fucking psychotic. But yeah, that is all I want to talk about in this episode of the Pede Keith number 13 over here. Is that, you know, sperm cells all have their own different look, their own different set of quirks, their own little different, their own different ways of whining and complaining over here. And, you know, this is going to be a short Pede Keith because my son wants to be a poo-poo. You know, take that in consideration. Hey, to all my men out there, next time you fucking jack off and you cum all over your fucking towel or a sock or a napkin, just think. Just think. Hey, those are all my kids. And one of them could have been a billionaire in the making And I could have, I could have took my kid's money over here. No, I'm just kidding. But just think about that. Just think about next time you come all over your girlfriend's face that those are all your babies. And one of them could have been your little man, your little girl, your little daughter. All right? That's why Gary Vaynerchuk was like, I'm grateful to be here because that was a 4 trillion to 1 chance or whatever. I don't know if those numbers, that's a lot. You know what I mean? 4 trillion to 1. But just know that you made it through the ultimate fucking relay race. Or you made it through the ultimate race. The race of survival of being a sperm cell in the female fucking body. After your dad was drunk one night and was like, I'm on it. And was like, oh yeah. And then your mom was like, oh fuck. All right, whatever. Hurry up. Make it quick. Oh, where'd you come? I don't know. Inside of you. And then the mom was like, I'm too lazy to get up and queef it out. And then your dad was like, you never get pregnant anyways. And then the mom was like, oh God. Go fucking puke in the bathroom already. And then the dad's like, all right. And then gets up and goes puke. No, this is funny. This is how a lot of these kids are born. And then the dad's like puking in the bathroom. And the mom is thinking they're like, oh, fuck. What did I just get myself into? Hey, this happens all the time. I never get pregnant. And then the dad comes back in and is like, hey, babe. I just puked up all that McDonald's. And then the mom is like, you have a fry on your face still. And the dad's like, oh, all right. And then passes out. And then next thing you know, a couple weeks later, the mom's not feeling good. The month passes by. She takes a pregnancy test and says, hey, remember that one night you came home and you were hella drunk and you puked all that McDonald's and we had a little sexy time? Yeah. I'm fucking pregnant. And the dad goes, oh, shit. Because he's not drunk anymore. And he's like, oh, fuck. And then life has changed forever. All right. The demise, Pete Keith, number 13. My girlfriend said, I think you should end this because it's an inappropriate story. Ah, fuck that. That's how pregnancy...
That's weird. He's making up.
No. No, babe. You know... You're going to tell me in a human population of 7 billion people that shit didn't happen? Once? Tell me. Fuck yeah. And in a population of what, 7 billion people in the world, you think that one story... You think, oh God, I got 2 loud freaks over here. I got her sneezing, I got baby boys crying. You think that one time, one guy didn't come home drunk with McDonald's still in his stomach that fully didn't fucking process. He's having sex with his girlfriend. He pukes all over the place. She fucking is like, where did you come? He's like, I don't know. Inside of you. He thinks it's a joke. And she's like, all right, whatever. I'm not taking no plan B because your sperm are weak and you're never going to fucking conceive inside of me. And then next thing you know, bada bing, bada boom. I know a guy that was having sex with his girlfriend and then he fucking puked all over her because he was so drunk. So that shit happens, bros. It's man hour. When you're a man, all you give a fuck about is coming everywhere. Because that's what we're made up to be, is coming machines. And women are like, we want love. And men are like, okay, we'll try our best to find out how to do this love thing. Right? We're going to do our best. And some men are good at it because we're supposed to adapt. We're supposed to evolve. And we're supposed to be like, hey, I can provide for you. I could be that loving, compassionate man. I'm not going to go out there and fucking fuck 50 other women. You know, if you don't go out there and fuck 50 other men, we can make this work. But then at the same time, we just need to come every day, all day. Just, oi, babies, oi, babies. Am I right or am I fucking wrong? I don't know. Girls are like, you're wrong. You're wrong. That's not how it's supposed to be. But they don't know what it's like to be a man and have your nuts filled with fucking babies and jizz every fucking day.
That's like when a mom is breastfeeding and she milk stuck in her.
See, we don't know how it is to be a mom when you have those breasts fill up with milk. That shit needs to come out. So women should understand that when we have all these babies that reproduce every day since puberty, even since we're babies, it's like that shit needs to come the fuck out. It's a fucking natural thing. And that's why men go crazy, because they have all these these babies in their nuts trying to come out, and they're like, where does this shit go? I'm tired of fucking jacking off over here. I need it to be a natural way of, and then it turns into a shit show. And then it's just like, all right, I'm coming somewhere over here. So to all my men out there that have their nuts filled with babies right now and they want to come all over the place, when you come all over a napkin, know all your babies are in that napkin trying to find the egg, and they're just lost. Where am I? Their main objective. Just like your main objective. Just like every fucking human being's main objective as a sperm cell was to find the fucking egg, you fucking schmucks. Alright? And that's it for this Demise podcast. Number 13, you fucking schmucks. Just realize you were a sperm cell swimming through. You were in your daddy's nutsack. Your dad decided to fucking come inside of a woman. And you swam. And you swam, and you made it into your mother's egg, and then your mother had to carry your fucking dumbass for 9 fucking months. And here you are. Voila. I'm staring at my baby boy, and he's looking at the ceiling like, what is life, daddy? I'll tell you what life is, kid. Right now, live on the podcast, as my baby boy's looking at me. Life is one big fucking competition. Alright? You're in it to win it, or you're in it to lose it. Plan out your life. Strategize your life exactly how you want it to pan out, and you'll be good to go. All the money will come. All the pussy will come. All the fucking fantasies will come. Alright? Just live your life out the way you want to live it out, and everything will work its fucking course. Alright? Don't fucking be all, oh, I want it to be this, but my family said that I should be a doctor. If you don't want to be a fucking doctor, don't be a fucking doctor. Just because the paycheck looks good. You'll be taxed so much fucking money, and then by the end of your retirement, when you're fucking 65, you're gonna be like, oh, it's time to get my retirement money, and then you're so fucking old that you don't know what to do with it, and then you're like, oh shit. Alright? If you want to be a ballet dancer, go be a ballet dancer. If you want to be a dancer, go be a dancer. If you want to be a rapper, go out there and be a fucking rapper. If you want to be a movie star, go be a fucking movie star. If you want to be a chef, go be a chef. If you want to be a vet, go be a fucking vet. Alright? Don't overthink it. Don't fucking go down that beaten path, you fucking schmeeks. This is to every human being, by the way. It's not just to my baby boy. This is to every fucking human being out there. If you want to go out there and be whatever the fuck you want to be, go out there, plan out your life to be that, and don't fucking listen to your parents. Because what did your parents conquer? Is your dad Steve Jobs? Is your mom Oprah Winfrey? If not, then who are they? What do they do? Analyze it, speculate it, think about it, say, hey, my dad is a dentist, and his dad was a fucking doctor, and then their dad was a dentist too, maybe, right? And hypothetically thinking. And then they'll be like, but I want to be a piano player. But I'm just going to do this dentist thing, and, because your family was like, hey, this is what you got to do. And you're like, but I want to be a piano player, but I don't think that it's the right move because my family would fucking not be happy with me. And they say, fuck you. I'm not going to be in a splitting image of you, dad, mom, because look at you. They might be happy or they might not. But I'm thinking about it in this way. What if your fucking dentist father was like, son, let me have a talk with you. When I was 18, 19, 20, I really wanted to be an actor. And then I see you on these YouTube videos, and you're doing what I wanted to do, and it's so easy for you kids nowadays. No, it's not, you fucking idiot. I guarantee you, back in the day, with this music shit, I would have fucking still been at the level I'm at, because when I was out there performing in front of people, there was no fucking YouTube. I wasn't doing it for fucking YouTube. I wasn't doing it for social fucking media. I was doing it to get out in front of the fucking people the old-fashioned way. And now I'm utilizing the new way. So fuck off, you fucks. Survival of the fittest. That's all life is. One big fucking competition. Alright, guys, I'm out of here.